Everybody, well, last week the Premier League's aura of supremacy took a major hit. 6 teams, 6 matches, no wins. Tonight, 3 English giants get the chance to restore some order, but history and their opponents are against an English comeback. But in football, anything can happen. Well, after a tough week, Manchester City returned to the Etihad down by 3 goals. They've got a mountain to climb tonight. After last week's masterclass for visiting Real Madrid, they'd have to stumble badly today to let their grip on this game go. Meanwhile, down in West London at Stamford Bridge, Chelsea also need a 3-goal reversal of fortune. For the defending champions PSG, they will happily inflict more Premier League déjà vu. And across town in North London at the Emirates, it is evenly poised in this game at 1-1. The Gunners have home field advantage and they are favoured to make it count. But Leverkusen were good in the first leg and they can't be counted out. The big map certainly has a distinct English flavour tonight. Manchester City and Chelsea have to overcome long odds and 2 European giants to advance. For Arsenal, the equation is less daunting, but they know that Bayer Leverkusen is not a team to take lightly. The other game is in Lisbon, where Sporting face the heavyweight challenge of overcoming a 3-goal deficit against Cinderella team Bodo Glimt. That is the game that is already underway this evening. Lots of action in the first half of this one. Just one. Hey everybody, happy St. Patrick's Day. Welcome along to London. It is so good to have you with us, Clint. This is the thing we do. Come on in, come on in.
Oh, yeah, come on in.
Y'all
changed. Y'all changed a little bit.
No, what, we're more welcoming.
Yeah, more
friendly,
welcoming,
yes.
For sure, yeah.
My name's Kate Scott. The World Cup is, of course, now less than 3 months away, everybody. So we wanted to give today's show a bit more of a World Cup flavour. As you can imagine, that means that we had to cut you-know-who. Yes, we sent Big Meeks to Manchester. He is pitchside for us there tonight. What's
Welcome in, everybody.
Yeah. He doesn't even mind that he got cut. Anyway, good to see you, Micah. We will come back to Micah very shortly in the show. Of course, you do know who has to make the cut for us in our World Cup flavour evening. Our World Cup winner with France in 1998. He has played in 17 World Cup games. He is a France legend, Thierry Henry. Yes, we've also got an American legend in the house. The only American man to ever score in 3 separate World Cups, the one and only Clint Dempsey. And the man who hasn't won a World Cup or even scored in one. In fact, he missed a crucial penalty in a World Cup quarter-final, but he did play all the same. Jamie Carragher.
I'm in the big Meeks seat and I'm getting the big Meeks treatment.
Yes, that's right. That's how it goes.
Yeah.
Clint, hi.
Hey,
good to see you.
It's good to be here, but I'm not going to lie to y'all. I'm a little disappointed.
With?
I don't know. I feel like y'all changed a little bit. Y'all gone a little Hollywood on me. We got Jamie with the side part now, changing his hairdo. We got Micah on Ozempic, Slim Meeks now.
Wow!
We got Thierry farming on Instagram with his shirt off. Yeah. And then, Kate, she's always been a little bougie with her designer stuff. Y'all gone a little Hollywood.
That's dedication, work, discipline.
Oh.
Yes.
No, it's great to be here. It's just jokes. It's just jokes.
Yeah, but you're better than that, please. This week has been, I'd say difficult to say the least. Me and Jamie was getting our flowers, like Clint said, with her hair, the swoop to the left. Absolutely fantastic. Myself, in the gym, looking the best I could possibly be for the last couple of years. But all people are talking about is Thierry. All my friends sending me this picture of his body. So Thierry, please, come on. Just for 1 week, can you stay off Instagram, please? And let me and Jamie have some shine for once in your life.
I keep on telling you to come and work out with me. You don't want to.
No, that's too much, huh?
It's not too much.
Don't you look like that, Big Meeks?
Yeah. Oh, we can go there. I'm getting there.
Pull that
Slowly
zip
but
down.
surely.
Pull that zip down.
Take it off.
Take it off.
No. It's too early for all that.
He's crazy.
Are you missing me now, guys? Come on, we're not going yet. Are you missing me?
I've been
in the
putting your
studio,
seat.
the energy, everything. What's going on?
Big Meeks, I've been put in your seat, and plenty of times, you mentioned the World Cup, just earlier, and plenty of times in my England career, I got moved because of John Terry and Rio Ferdinand. Absolute greats. I've been moved for Clint Dempsey. What is the world coming to?
That's messed up.
Clint Dempsey, wow.
Hey, Micah.
I can put him in Rio.
Hey, I got a question for you, man. You're always asking people who their favorite is on the show. I want to know, who is your favorite on the show, bro?
Oh.
Kate by miles. Kate by miles. She holds it all together. It's not even a debate,
Right.
baby.
Yes. Thank you, Micah. I appreciate it. You whooped when Sporting scored. They scored a second, haven't they? So now it's...
1 to go.
Yes, let's see if they can get it. Well, this is a potentially historic Champions League night, and Anita Jones is pitchside for us tonight at the Emirates. So she's in London. Over in Manchester, we got Real Madrid, who are in town, and Big Meeks, you saw him a minute ago. He is there for us alongside Uncle Pete. Pete, do you see us? Are you okay?
Yeah, I mean, spare thoughts for me. Jamie's been moved 1 seat. I've been moved all the way out there. I'm always on out here. I'm always doing this. And then Big Meek comes. He gets 5 minutes at the top of the show. All I normally have to do at the top of the show is this.
I prefer you like that all night.
Oh my God.
That's so true.
Fired.
Come back in.
Yeah, hair
I like
looking
Micah.
suave,
I
by
look
the way,
after him.
Peter. That's how you really do a kind of like a
Peter,
side
look, you
swoop,
look
isn't it?
immense. You know that. You are looking good.
But why are you surprised? Are you not watching my or looking at my Instagram?
No.
Better start then.
All right, love you too. See you in a minute. Well, tonight we've got quarter-final spots which are on the line at the Emirates. It is all square coming into the games. In the other 2 games, though, the scorelines are a bit more skewed in the Champions League. Only 4 teams have ever overcome a 3-goal or more first-leg deficit to advance. Tonight, Manchester City and Chelsea have to attempt to join that elite list. We'll check in on both of those games after this. The round of 16. The biggest teams with the same goal.
How are you feeling about tonight?
Not confident at all.
Barcelona have picked up a leveller right at the end.
Goal, Liverpool! VAR ruining football again.
Tottenham Hotspur are collapsing here. And enough is enough.
I've been there, and if you ever want to have a chat, I'm here to talk to you.
Uncle Big!
Uncle Pete! Oh, what a hat-trick! Fede Valverde! It has been a one-man super performance.
Nobody saw that coming.
Paris Saint-Germain are dreaming of a quarter-final place now.
Bodo, they're just making it normal to beat teams 3-0 at home.
This is what it's all about.
Stick with it. You've got everything you could wish for.
We got an interesting second leg coming up today between Manchester City and Real Madrid. Let's take you back out to Manchester to Micah and Peter. Peter, what's Micah's energy like today? Is this all a front?
Yes and no. It's a good energy. It's your normal energy.
Yes.
Which brings a lot of good fun, a lot of knowledge to the show.
Yes.
But there's also a little bit of nervousness. And I understand why.
Correct.
I kind of think that Pep's also a little bit nervous. He's made some interesting changes, I'd say, to the starting line. He's made 4 changes. He's changed the fullbacks, so they're the normal fullbacks now. But he's also put Carragher in up front, which surprises me a little bit, because if any player in this squad can make Pep go berserk on the touchline,
You've seen
it's
it?
him.
Yeah.
And in this game, where they need to be disciplined and actually score goals.
But could you look at it the other way and think he's the only one, or not only one, or one of the, maybe the one who's a bit of a maverick and can make something happen? City are 3-0 down, they need to do something.
Yeah, but is that the way Pep is talking?
Maybe-
Thinking? No one in that.
But I think more important for me tonight is Haaland. Haaland's form's been up and down. There's been talk about Semenyo playing up alongside, and it's not worked, and he's not been playing well. Thierry's always mentioned about his form and away from home. Tonight, he's at home, so I want to see a big performance from Haaland.
And by the way, Semenyo is not playing. He's not starting the game. I kind of feel that it sounds a little bit silly, but he's become a little bit of Erling Haaland's problem, because he's not a winger, and then he gets a ball, he cuts in, and he kind of takes a little bit of Haaland's oxygen, if you like. You know, where he wants him crossed, he wants him passed into him. That's not really happening. And Semenyo's done really well for the team.
He's doing amazingly well, yeah. I think it's different. And I was speaking to TT about this the last couple of weeks in terms of the movement. You know, when you're a striker and when someone's taking your space, how do you adapt? And Haaland got criticised when he wasn't doing the build-up, and now he's getting criticised when he's doing a little bit more but not getting in the right positions. So he's damned if he do, damned if he does. But the only thing is, it doesn't matter. I want goals tonight, Peter. That's all I want.
See, Kate, this is what I really love. Uncle Pete brings his nephew to the game.
Nephew Meeks.
I've known Micah since he was a kid in the Manchester City Academy. But I cannot bring a nephew to the game. It would cause very, very big problems in my family if I didn't bring my own son as well.
So real touchdown!
I had to bring Casper, and hey, you were in the academy at Manchester City together. I've been watching you since you were kids.
I know.
I love it.
It was amazing.
It was good times. Good times.
I miss you.
I missed you, man. I missed the carnage.
I miss
the
you.
carnage.
You're now here, you know what I mean? You're on TV,
I know.
you're looking the part.
Oh, thank you,
I can't
man.
wait
Thank
to
you.
see you tonight, you know?
Thank you, mate. It's good to see you again.
Big
Where do you
Meeks.
think his heart is?
Are you Team City tonight?
I'm team good football tonight. I'm here to watch good goalkeeping.
Carragher, did you have something for me?
Yeah, I just said, no, it was something about you two and you together. Who was the goalkeeper you preferred?
We all know who said.
Definitely Casper.
Casper, when you look at your dad, does it encourage you that you're going to age well?
Well, that's a backhanded compliment there. But yeah.
Thanks, Kate.
No,
I
yeah,
love you
yeah.
too.
To be fair, he's looking good today. I'll give him that.
Today?
Can I just look at the... I think he's got the swoop a little bit better though, Casper. You're going to have to learn that, mate.
So what
I
has
know.
happened today is, so obviously I'm taking my son, my boy, to this and trying to show him what it's like to what his dad is doing and possibly what's in the future for Casper. So he goes, you can't look like that. I have to take you to the hairdressers. So he took me to the barber shop. I had a shave and I've had a little hair trim as well. Thank you.
Yeah, you're very welcome.
Well, anyway, Kate, we've got so much stuff for you, but now we'll leave you back to the studio because we really, really want to hear what Clint is saying about all this.
It's really boring.
Hey, that's messed up, Peter. Why you gonna do it like that, Uncle Pete?
Thank you, guys. We'll see you in a minute. Well, we do want to hear your thoughts on this, though, Clint. 'cause we're
No,
talking
you don't
about-
want to hear nothing from me.
Yes, we do. 3-goal comebacks. You got some experience in that with Fulham,
Yeah,
in the Europa League, round of 16. It
I
was
watched
almost
that
like
game.
Yeah, I mean,
2010, wasn't it?
it was goals I've ever scored, and I almost got in trouble, actually. A short, little, small story is I wore some Nike boots that weren't supposed to be released to the weekend. I almost got the Nike rep fired for wearing those shoes on that night because it was on Thursday.
Wow.
And got lucky, ended up scoring the goal. So I didn't get yelled out. It all worked out, but I almost got a Nike rep fired for that. So.
Did you know you weren't supposed to wear them?
You know me. I'm,
Yes.
I get excited. I don't do a good job. You can't send me something. You know what I mean? And I'm not gonna wear
He
it.
wanted
So.
Ronaldo wearing them first. didn't he?
Exactly. I messed up. I messed up in that situation.
All right, everybody. Well, it's a big night in North London as well tonight. At the weekend, you remember Arsenal took a big step forward in the Premier League title race. Now the question is, can they do the same in the Champions League? Anita Jones is outside the Emirates Arena for her. So, Anita, what are you thinking? Can they do it tonight?
Yeah, that is the big question, Kate. Everything is still open, but this place behind me, the Emirates, could make the difference. Now, Arsenal, of course, have the edge with that second leg being played on home turf, but Bayer Leverkusen are not going to make it easy whatsoever. You mentioned them making ground in that race for the Premier League title. It really feels like the win at the weekend over Everton could be a turning point for this club because of the magic produced by a certain 16-year-old in Max Down. He has seemed to unite the fan base, and we're finally seeing this belief that so many rival fans have questioned if there was, if at all. And now it seems like Arsenal fans are starting to believe that they can finally get some silverware and close some of the rivals who are even in the studio as well. So we know the magic moments, and someone in the studio has also created some moments over the years for our very own Arsenal. The fans are here. Now, some of them think they can actually make the starting 11, given what we saw at the weekend on Instagram. But let's find out. Can Arsenal win the Champions League?
Yeah! You better believe it! We're going to win the Champions League!
Yes, we are! Will Arsenal win the Champions League?
Yeah, sure, yeah. 100%.
Come on, y'all.
Would you have Thierry Henry in your starting 11 tonight?
Absolutely, I won. Thierry Henry.
Well, there you have it. There's still so much love for the Frenchmen and a huge belief that they can get the job done tonight and book their place in the quarterfinals.
Thank you, Anita. Good to see you. Look at the love, TT. Wow. Look at the love. Let's go straight to the sporting game because I haven't seen what's in jeopardy now. We don't know if it's going to happen.
I think he called them.
It's a worry.
So make sure you
please,
win.
Please. Maybe. Should we talk about Arsenal and Leverkusen 1-1 the score coming into this? This is one of the kind of the tighter ones that we've got a really interesting second leg in this one. I guess I'm interested how significant you think the win that Anita mentioned on Saturday against Everton was and how that shifts things for Arsenal.
Well, it's the more you're going to get, closer to the line, the more it's going to feel like a relief that you are going to win games. You're getting closer. What is Arsenal for a very long time, and that's what you were hoping for. So, but you also have to be, if you talk about Dortmund, you also have to be careful in terms of how you can protect him. And I saw Mikel Arteta actually talking about he needs protection, and he was asking obviously the press. He was asking help from the press to make sure that he can stay grounded. But look. It was very difficult on the night, if I say on the evening, to stay composed. Even me, like I said, I don't really get a lot of goosebumps usually when I watch a game, but that brought me to that situation. And again, I will say we need to be patient and protect him way more than people think, because it is not easy to be already the guy when you haven't really, shown that part of the game I'm talking about. But I do believe he's a talent, obviously, but we need to guide him to be what we want him to be at Arsenal, obviously.
Also the thing on that as well, Thierry, is you're talking about not putting pressure on too young, so he goes on and has a great career, hopefully. But when people start talking about he's like Messi, he's like Carragher, what that does is you have a picture in your head of where he's going to go as a footballer in his career, and you think of the levels those players got to. And even if he has a wonderful career, but falls well short of those two, it'll almost feel like, we expected a little bit more. He can still have a wonderful career. They just talk about him being the best player in the world or the best player in English history. That has to stop. He's got an awful lot to do. And as I said, he could still have a wonderful career, but not reach those heights, and it'll still be fantastic. But it'd almost feel underwhelming because people are getting too carried away right now.
Yeah, I mean, that reminds me of a younger player that we had in the States that burst on the scene at 14 years old, Freddie Adu, coming to MLS, was the highest paid player, and just how you manage that. And I don't think people managed him in the right way. And by not protecting him and throwing him to the wolves too early and not really helping in his development and make sure it goes in the right way, to your point, you never really reach the heights of what you're trying to get to. So it's important how you take care of the youth and how you build them and how you gauge that, because too much too early can burn kids out, and they get on the wrong track and start believing in the hype and forget about all the hard work that got them there in the first place.
Very sensible, aren't we?
Like us, is it? We'll be back to normal after the break.
Well, as you guys know, Champions League night's been big games and big names. Today, those even more special. Why, everybody? Well, it's because we've got a big announcement.
Oh,
yes.
Wow.
What could it be?
Oh.
Find out after the break.
The camera just told us.
Hey, welcome back, everybody. Good to have you with us. So I've been hosting soccer on CBS for about 6 years now. And on that journey, as well as working with my beloved Champions League team, I also got to work on US soccer games, which meant I got to work with and know and appreciate Clint Dempsey. Clint is, I think it's fair to say, Clint, somebody who was once known for his strong dislike of the media. Fair?
That's fair. Yeah.
And he needed a few quid.
I got 6 kids. Got to pay for college somehow.
Yeah, so I actually got to be with Clint on his first ever live soccer broadcast. We've done Nations League since then, Champions League, World Cups, a whole bunch of different shows. And not only does he now sit at these desks, but he has now also allowed the cameras into his home and into his privacy to share his story like never before. So this is the announcement part, everybody. Clint, you chose to partner with CBS and with Paramount Plus to allow them to tell your story, which is incredible, by the way, in an exclusive documentary series. We're super excited for you. Very proud of you that you get this done.
Thank you. Appreciate you.
Before we talk about it, we want to take a look. Here you go, everybody.
I was the kid that shouldn't have made it. Kid from Nacogdoches, Texas.
Texas kid on the field.
Knack of nowhere, some people would say.
Dempsey's got it! Oh, it's there! Dempsey got the final touch!
I was confident and I worked hard, but I probably rubbed people the wrong way because I didn't give a shit what people thought about me.
I said, Steve, if you got a chance to draft this kid, take him.
With the 8th pick, the New England Revolution select Clint Dempsey.
Quick shot at a goal! That's Dempsey!
Clint came on the scene. It was Clint's time.
But it was real.
This is the first field I ever played soccer on.
You told him, I mean, who does that?
Kill you.
Hey, Knacktown.
He had this personal belief that he was going to make it no matter what.
There we go. I just knew that there was not much out there going to be tougher than that I would fit.
Those competitors that you're happy to have on your side.
We're looking forward to seeing you.
Looking forward to getting out there.
You did it at Mount Rushmore.
Just thought that was normal to have a trailer in your grandma's pasture. Plucked out of a Greek tragedy.
Anything left to get.
And now you're the soccer player.
Get out of here!
Clint had to, sometimes that was me.
Had Clint been any different, we wouldn't be here talking about the legend that he is. Had to be himself.
And that he is so hungry.
Have you made up your mind?
It was so stressful. All he really ever wanted to do was win. He wanted it so bad.
No greater honor. Make him play you.
Yes, so good.
It's fantastic.
Woo! I'm so excited for this. I am so excited to see this. I'm so interested to know, Clint, just like from your perspective, because you do value privacy and your kind of your intimacy. What was this whole process like for you of letting the cameras in?
To be honest with you, I was a little nervous at first because you never really know how it's going to go. You have the expectation that you hope that it's going to be good, that people are going to enjoy your story, but you got to be completely raw, unfiltered, and give people access to like your life and how you grew up and kind of what makes you. You go through the ups and the downs, how you deal with loss, how you deal with setbacks. You know, the qualities that you have that are good and also the faults that you have. And the best way I could describe the documentary is like a roller coaster. It has a lot of ups and downs. I hope you got your seatbelt and ready to enjoy. So I hope that's what people take away from it is a good ride, a good story of a kid from Nacogdoches, Texas making it to the world stage and following his dream. And if I could do it, anybody could do it. So that's hopefully what people take away from it.
I have a question for you. How therapeutic was it for you to go back to relive, obviously, your life because you had to do that through this process? But how hard was it and obviously therapeutic for you going back to the traumas along the way?
No, for sure. I mean, it's tough to go back and relive some of those moments and do it with your family and talk about the stories and look at the old videos and see things. But it's also, it brings you closure and it's therapeutic in a way because everybody, I think it brought our family closer by doing this documentary, but also it's kind of a little memento you can leave behind after you're gone. Like maybe one day my kids can watch it and say, look at grandpa one day and see your cousins can watch it and all that kind of stuff. So that's what was special about it. You're only going to do it one time in your life and you want to do it right. So I think that we were able to accomplish that. And like I said, I think it brought us closer together as a family.
So good. The title.
Sorry to interrupt. Mount Rushmore, Fulham.
Oh, I don't know.
Hey.
Who else is on that? Who else is on that?
I don't know if I get on that list, but I definitely Fulham was a second. Who's
joining you on there?
Huh?
Who's joining you on there?
Oh man, I mean, there's just so many greats that have played, but Johnny Haynes for sure. I mean, there's just a lot of great players that have played there. I wouldn't put myself on that list. You know what I'm saying?
We would. Anyway, I want to talk about the title of the documentary because it's that famous line of, "You don't know where I'm from, dog."
Yeah, well, I would order Micah.
Yes,
Micah's the man. He came up with the title. I appreciate you, brother.
You don't know where I'm from now? Nacogdoches, baby. You know what time it is.
I'm from Chapeltown.
CPT, baby, and not in America. but I want to tell a little part of that story. Do you remember all them years ago down at Fulham? You know what I mean? When you elbowed me right in the face, and then we squared up, and I brought in the big man. Good days. Good days,
They were good days, mate. They were
Good days.
What were the actual words from Casper to you, Big Meeks? You don't listen to too many people normally.
He just said, calm down, lad, calm down.
I remember the game because it was my last start. So
was it?
Yeah, we drew 3-3 and didn't start a game after that. So yeah, I remember that game well.
That was probably my fault.
Always your fault. Always defender's fault. Remember that?
No, I think it's when Sven called us into the office.
And you said you
took
preferred Joe Hart.
Yeah, no, big mistake. But look at your career now. You would have won the Premier League if you wanted me.
Switch that.
If I stayed here, I might have won a few more.
Touche.
Thank you. See you in a minute.
Toodaloo.
Toodaloo. So the documentary series, Clint's documentary series, You Don't Know Where I'm From, Dog, is coming out this spring. Like Clint, it is completely authentic. It's raw, it's inspiring, and it is so worth your time. It's a great watch. Don't miss it, everybody. Let's go from the Lone Star legend to up next. We're going to return to the superstars of the Champions League. Tonight, they are out in force at the Emirates. We're going to talk about Arsenal versus Leverkusen in just a second. Welcome back, everybody. Bodo Glimt, the top of the hour, one of which is Arsenal against Leverkusen, 1-1 from the first leg. One of the talking points around Arsenal lately has kind of been Arsenal struggling to open up other teams. I guess we could say we saw that in the first leg against Leverkusen, but you've got a slightly different perspective on that, Thierry.
Yeah, I do, because they do find ways to free, for example, their wingers in 1v1 or go on the counter, and sometimes they decide not to take that option. I'll try to explain to you, obviously, with the clips. This is Arsenal against, obviously, Leverkusen, being away at their place. We're going to run it now. You're going to see here, Gabriel on the ball is going to pass the ball, obviously, as you're going to see here, to Eze. That's going to attract, and obviously, the centre-back. So, therefore, there is a gap here. You can see here, clearly, you have a 1v1 pose. You have a 1v1 here. There is a gap. You have a 1v1. But Nkapie, instead of moving away, is going to go into the line of pass of the player that is in the highest position. You should never do that. Go away and free him in the 1v1. Eze is going to give the ball to Zubimendi. Zubimendi doesn't recognize that Gabriel Martinelli is in the 1v1. Suddenly, instead of being in the 1v1, you are in pose, in trouble. So now, same thing, different situation. Eze is going to receive the ball. Timber this time goes inside, attract the winger. Total opposite to what Nkapie did. So this time he sees his winger in a 1v1 situation. Now, Bukayo Saka refused to dribble. You did open them up. You had your 1v1 on the side. You didn't pick it up. You picked it up. He didn't dribble. He passes the ball back. Tonight, that has to be a 1v1 as goes to have a cross. Now, Jamie, you played as a right back. He's already here, Grimaldo, in a very difficult situation. Noni Madueke sees Zubimendi inside. He should now go and run into the space. There's no way he's not going to be faster here than Grimaldo. Even Grimaldo knows he's done. He's looking, he's expecting for the run. He's not going. Again, you had a good situation that you didn't take. Now you have a counter against a team that usually play you low. You have an opportunity here, Bukayo Saka, to give it to Eze and being able to have a clear counter. Look at the reaction of Eze. He doesn't take it. He goes back. I don't know why to go back, by the way, to play that ball to Eze. And then you yourself stop a situation of having a counter, and now you have to beat a team that's back in position. Tonight, that cannot happen. They need to play their 1v1. They need to free the winger in their 1v1. They need to play that 1-2 and run down the line. They need to play that counter way quicker. Next thing you know, you lose the ball and Leverkusen go on the counter. And this is something that is very unusual. We're talking about Arsenal suffering on set pieces. This team is very good on set pieces. If you let it go, this is them conceding obviously against Leverkusen. A set piece that very like Arsenal. Block, second post, goal. We've seen that so many times with Arsenal scoring a goal like that with Gabriel. So you can't concede like that. You just have to be brave, take risks. You just can't be passive and too slow in the way you approach the game, especially against Leverkusen.
So that game kicking off at the top of the hour. Last week, remember the difference in the Champions League Classico was a hat-trick from Fede Valverde. So now Manchester City need a really big comeback tonight. We'll bring you more in just a minute. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. So Manchester City looking to pull off a major turnaround against the Kings of Europe. We're going to take you back out to the Etihad and our own Kings of Europe. Micah, Peter, Casper. Peter, what are you thinking?
Well, I was just thinking here, you know, that this potentially could be the last time that Pep Guardiola is in charge of Manchester City in this competition. Because if they lose today, you know, what you're saying is he's not going to stay after the summer. So that's how big this game is, Casper.
It's crazy that they could be in this position. I mean, historically they're not going to make it back from this, but you know, we've seen now with Sporting that they've made it back from a 3-0 deficit, but I just can't see Real Madrid losing this.
No, it's not really. I mean, maybe Bodo Glimt Sporting is the same as between these two teams here, or not? Is there any hope?
I believe, Peter. I'm telling you now, here. When you're at the Etihad, I can smell it. It's been done before. The City have won 4-0 before. I can feel something special happening tonight. I can't wait.
What does it take for City? What do they need to do?
They need to be aggressive, but they also need to be patient. I think that is the key. Like they were 3 years ago. And in this performance, it had a little bit of everything. They scored at the right times. They defended really well. And they just ooze confidence. Yes, it's not the same confident City this season, but they've still got the players that can hurt Madrid, and that is what I'm banking on, Peter. City!
It's not the greatest song in the world, is it?
Peter,
well,
Peter.
Actually, I have to say, I've been here a lot. This crowd needs to help this team today. And from that game 3 years ago, 2023, there's 7 players still here, and players do remember that we've actually done this before. I'm not going to say that they're going to win 4-0, but there is a chance, and we just have to wait to see what's happening, Kate.
Yes, he said we.
He did. He said it.
He played for Man City as well. I hope you know that as well. We.
Look at his face.
We just have to wait and see what happens. Everyone here, the world, all of America, everybody.
Oh, you triggered him. You triggered him. Thank you, guys. See you in a minute. Let's update you on what's happening in the game that is playing right now, which is the one between Bodo. 1 minutes played. So that one is super exciting. Okay, tonight in Manchester, in West London, North London, we've got 3 quarter-final places. They're going to be decided, and that game right there as well that you're seeing too. Some giants are down, some powerhouses are flying high, but it is only half-time. The drama is coming, so are the stars. We're going to get you out to kickoffs in just a second.